this shit.
Sweepstakes.
The sweepstakes shit, you be like, fuck it. God willing, I'm gonna win this Range Rover. Right. So I just sign my little stupid ass name on the damn comment section, and Frac goes and signs his little ghetto ass tag on the Frac comment section. About an hour later, Frac calls my phone, hyperventilating.
This nigga is
Can't
such
breathe.
a liar.
I shit you not. I can't say her name yet, so I'm gonna call you ma'am real quick. Ma'am, I shit you not. The nigga was hyperventilating. I said, boy, what is wrong with you? He said, she wrote me back. She wrote me back. I said, who wrote you back? He said, her. She wants to know when we shoot. I said, who is her? He said, Passport Cuddy.
Ladies
wrote me back. God damn it.
And gentlemen.
The longest fucking intro. I felt like that was the longest intro in the world.
Cuddy.
But we have a round of applause for Passport Cuddy.
Everybody that tagged us under that, yo, I deeply appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
I low-key slid in her DM from both accounts. I copied and pasted the same message. Like, she gonna see my black ass warrior motherfucking number.
So you sent the nudes twice.
What? Don't play. Hey, that is not funny.
That's how you copy it.
Wow. That's how I'm in trouble now.
You double nuding.
I am dead.
So we want to welcome Miss Passport Cuddy onto the show.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here, guys. I love talking to guys.
You love talking.
You're gonna hate us.
Yeah, okay.
You're gonna hate us.
You know what? I get scared when women come on the podcast and say they like talking, because you know what that means? It means confrontational.
Yes.
So where's my?
No.
See, this is why we set up for the boxing ring.
This is why we came prepared. You in our crib today.
You in our ring, Don King.
Oh man. So, how's it feel, man? What's up with you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm really excited to be here. Okay. A lot of people did tell me about your podcast and how great it was.
Ooh, chill.
Bring
got black niggas blushing. It's cool. I'm too black to blush.
Yeah, so I was definitely doing my little research, checking it out. I was like, okay, that's cool. I could have a conversation with them.
All right. So worthy.
So first thing is first. How did the name Passport Cuddy come about?
Okay. That's always everybody's first question.
Like, all I'm thinking about is fucking overseas.
Yeah.
You gonna let me kill if I fly you out?
Maybe not.
I said how?
Yeah, that's funny. It came from a Chris Rock stand-up. In one of his stand-ups, he says that men can't go backwards sexually. Like, if you start doing something new sexually for a guy, every single time after that, he's gonna be like, wait, do that little thing that you did last night.
Don't you start. Don't start.
And then he says that women can't go back in lifestyle. He says, so once you expose a woman to a finer life and finer things in life after that, like, you can't take it away from her. So he says, guys, you remember the first time you ever took or I think he said, I don't know if he says guys or ladies, but he's like, remember the first time a guy ever took you on vacation? After that, you wanted every guy to take you on vacation. Pretty and you much. Was like, oh, I got passport pussy.
I am dead. She said, I got
This is a disclaimer, ladies. If you used to fuck with scammers, don't come over here. We ain't going nowhere.
I'm just letting you know. I can't leave the country right now.
Really? No?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Well, so that's where it came about. I just changed pussy to Cuddy, so. Because I said, that's me for sure. Once I got introduced to a certain type of lifestyle, I couldn't go backwards.
Okay.
All right, so Miss Passport Cuddy, how did it all start for you? Where did it all start? How did it all start, and where did it all start?
Twitter. My boyfriend was in jail. He had went to jail. I was unemployed.
I swear niggas in jail get the most pussy. I swear, bro.
Well, he couldn't get no pussy in jail.
Every chick always got a nigga in jail.
Married.
I'm out here. She don't have shit to do with me. But you want this nigga behind bars. Way to boost my self-esteem.
Yeah, damn, that's true.
Jesus Christ.
That's very true, actually.
I don't want to talk about it.
Twitter, 10 years ago, like 2009, boyfriend went to jail. I was unemployed, home, doing nothing. And one of my friends says to me, you should probably get on Twitter, like, at least to entertain yourself for a little while, and it's kind of fun. It's kind of funny, like, Fab is on there. He does trending topics. He's funny. Like, everybody's talking to each other and joining in on, like, conversation and stuff. And I'm like, okay, one day I went and signed up, and this was my first opportunity at saying whatever the hell I want, and nobody knew who the hell I was, and there were going to be no repercussions whatsoever. And then I went and I didn't sign up as Passport Cuddy first. I was a whole other screening.
You had a whole different name.
Yeah.
Sexy chocolate or some shit like that. XXO.
No, it was my 6th grade email.
Your
from
6th grade?
From AOL Instant Messenger.
Miss B2K at AOL.com?
Something like that.
I said, wow.
So after the Chris Rock stand-up, I changed my name. Mm-hmm. And then it kind of just gave me a little bit more edge. Mm-hmm. And then I threw a naked picture up there.
On Twitter? You dropped the nude on Twitter?
Wait, what the fuck?
It was a...
I beg your pardon?
It was a photo for a nude portfolio for a photographer. I wasn't fully... It was like a silhouette of me with a lamp. So... that kind of got a lot of attention as well. Like, this was 10 years ago, so it's like, now it's nothing,
like,
right?
what?
Like, everybody's naked.
I legit just seen a titty this morning.
No funny shit.
On the bus.
Yeah, like, for real. So, between the name, the picture, and then the tweets complimented it, it just kind of took off because I was super uncensored, unfiltered. I was speaking about everything and anything. I was speaking about sex. I was speaking about relationships. I was speaking about getting money from guys, sugar daddies, traveling, family stuff, friend stuff. I just was literally going on like Twitter fingers for real, like shooting them out all day. And then everybody was just talking to me all day, and I just was gaining the followers. And from there, people just started like coining me as somebody that was unfiltered, uncensored, funny. And from there on, I just became like the girl's best friend and the guy's freaking arch nemesis.
Nah, you know what's crazy? Back in when you think about 2009, shit like that was like so like sugar daddies and men tricking like that was so under the table. That was more like a rapper shit. Like rappers was doing shit like that. Like,
you know what's so funny? I think I might have joined Twitter in like 2010. I vaguely remember you posted some wild shit, and part of my friends, I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with this bitch?" And then I was like, "Yo," but and then the name came like Passport. I'm like, "What? Who the fuck she thinks she is?"
Right.
And then I'm seeing each and every girl that I know talking about, facts. But before we were saying facts, we were saying something else.
Whatever facts was back then.
I'm like, y'all, the blonde leading the blind.
The blonde leading the fucking blonde.
So I got a question for you before we even get any further. So I know before you actually had a podcast.
Yes.
So Shameless, if I believe, right?
Yes, I had one.
With Tahoe.
Yeah.
So what?
You know him?
Nah, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I listened to it.
Okay. Oh, so, nice.
Yeah.
You should have him on.
It's a little. I don't think we got enough room on the table for 3 unfiltered, uncensored. But what caused you to leave So Shameless?
Oh, damn.
Like, what caused you to just up and just leave that shit?
Came into the boxing ring.
Like, imagine you just start some shit and just say, like, all right, like, you can have it.
There's a number of things. Mm-hmm. I would say primarily, I wanted to focus on my writing more than podcasting. I really don't know if I thought that I was the greatest at it. Mm-hmm. I mean, people liked me on it, but I don't feel like that was my thing. Like, I was learning, I was getting better, I was building up, but then also the responsibility of podcasting in general, just every single week, as soon as you drop one, you're just dreading, having to do it again in a couple of days. Those days fly, and I'm just like, I didn't really.
He could relate.
It was so much responsibility for me that I don't know if I was really ready, but also just in general, and I don't know how you guys, what your relationship is, but I don't. This nigga. I don't. 2 things. I don't want to work with people anymore, and I don't want to work with friends.
I am dead. Yo, I feel the same fucking way.
Exactly.
Oh my God, son. Yo, you have no idea. I want to hit this nigga with this book so bad. I'm waiting for you to sign it first.
Right. It's more like nothing actually happened, but before it happened, it was like, nah, because I really rather our friendship than anything, but not just with Tahoe, but anybody. Like I've done things with friends in the past before and I just was dying to get out of it. Because like once you have that relationship, once you have that friendly relationship, then when things become just about business and not personal, it's so hard to separate it without them, you know, without anybody feeling away. You know, so I don't like confrontation. I'm a punk. I'm mad pussy. So it's really hard for me to have uncomfortable conversations with people.
Yeah.
So I rather, and I've been that person my whole entire life when they put you in a group project, like you go up to the teacher later, like, can I do it by myself?
I am so dead
because I don't like working with people.
Yeah.
Now I know I work easily with people, but I don't like working with people when we're equal.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Because then it's like, then that
changes
dynamic, dynamic, and then so now we gotta be fair. We gotta compromise. We gotta.
And you don't want to do none of that. Yeah, shit.
No.
Working with friends live took me because and to get personal, this nigga black on me. He said, "Yo, bro, you're not promoting the episode enough." I said, "Nick, the conversation turned from." You're not promoting the episode enough to this is why you can't fucking keep women. I said, wait.
Yo, I'll give you a. We got to a whole fight before we were even recording the episode. And we just got here and recorded. We got into a whole fight. We got to a real. We was about to beat the shit out of each other.
Literally,
yes.
Walked into the studio and had one of the best episodes. I was like, that's one of our best episodes ever. And they don't even know.
You would never know.
I don't even fuck with him now.
I said,
to this moment.
Wow.
Because he told you can't keep a girl?
No.
Wow. That would hit home. Yeah, I went there.
You want to know what's so that is so
mind you, I don't got no bitches out.
So wild. I forgot what I was just about to say.
Good. I'm glad you forgot because I'm not in the mood for no embarrassment.
No funny shit. The only time, whenever we argue with each other, we don't fuck with each other. The only time you know niggas is back on good terms when niggas start. I wasn't even gonna pinpoint this. Niggas start sending basketball to the DMs. Niggas,
yo, let me let y'all niggas know. If I fuck with you, I'm gonna send you some basketball related shit.
Niggas ain't
if I don't fuck with y'all, I'm not sending you shit.
But you know what happens? Like even like when you are working together and you have that dynamic with each other where y'all just done got on each other's nerves, it's like you come in, you do what you got to do, and y'all goes y'all separate ways. Y'all don't even want to fuck with each other.
We will walk out the studio all right, we out later.
Right. I'm gonna go live my life.
Right.
You feel me? And then one day. That's how, like when you got that one thing, like you and your best friend argue with each other, and she come to the door like with she know you like this type of ice cream, so hey, with a big standing there with some ice cream. The nigga sent me a basketball clip. I'm like, I don't fuck with you, nigga.
Mind you, he watching it and say nothing.
And ROLMFAO.
You are such a bird.
That's funny.
You a bitch.
That's funny.
But anyway, so let's kind of really get into it. So this book,
This looks like a real book. Like,
you know what's funny? I haven't read a book. I don't think this might be the first book I read since I graduated. I'm about to say college. I'm lying. High school. Okay. I honestly hate reading.
Oh,
I really.
Is it because you can't read?
I actually read very well. My mom was my English teacher.
Wait.
Damn! Your mother's Bayesian, so I know you done fucked up.
My mother barely.
Your mother can't even talk, let alone read.
I'm gonna. She just told me she listens to this.
Mom, you talk
Shut the fuck up. And she asks for you every time she speaks to you. Now you can eat a Frank.
Wait. Do you listen to audiobooks?
You know what it is? It's not that I don't like reading, but it's like I don't really find anything that really captures my attention like that for that long. Like honestly, when he talks about basketball related shit, I'm a sports junkie, so I'm really reading like a lot of sport documentaries. I'm reading about biographies of certain players and shit like that. So I don't really find shit that I want to read. But low key, this is like a podcast and a book. All jokes aside, like this is shit that I honestly talk to like people about. So I'm like, yo,
for sure.
She gotta spit some real shit.
Right.
You feel me? I was gonna read the book. I'm like, okay, she's coming. Let me just see what the shit is about. That's honestly what it was. And I read like I'm getting like page 12. I'm like, I'm on 12. I ain't get to page 12 in mad long. So anyway,
he's like past blog territory.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, whoa. I'm on the toilet on my phone, just like feet falling asleep.
Well, that's funny about the feet falling asleep. But the thing is that when guys start reading the book, it's like now they're in our world.
Facts.
So they're like trying to gain some.
You know why it's so funny? Because like, yo, all jokes aside, when we do this podcast, people say, yo, they love it because they finally get to get in like the inside of like, two young, urban, uncensored dudes. Yeah. And I'm reading this shit, I'm like, wow, this is really what people like must feel like when they listen to us.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. Fellas, I'm not even bullshitting you. If you really want to get the game plan on these hoes, you need this book.
Yeah,
you want to know what's so crazy? Niggas is so dumb. You could give them free game and niggas would probably still fuck the shit up.
Yeah.
Like,
niggas, this generation is so crazy. We still you could give niggas the XYZ and niggas still gonna do ZYX.
You can give a nigga the answer sheet and he's still gonna fail the test.
He's still
you know how that ass cheated on the test and failed one time.
Oh my God.
And the nigga was smart.
Yo.
And he passed.
And that's because the teacher switched the scale on your
She probably did. You know what?
Yeah, they started giving each person a different test.
Different test key, dickhead.
Fucking hate Miss Wilson.
Damn.
You feel me? But now you could really get an answer. And you know what's so crazy about this generation? Like, back in the days, I feel like a podcast like ours and a book like this, it'll keep people it make people like, I don't want to, I'm scared of you. I want to fuck with you. You feel me? Like, I don't think I could tread like people.
That happens to me.
You could look somebody in the face and be like, yo, I'm a serial killer. And they be like, so tell me more.
Right.
But you put it in a book?
Yeah.
You feel me? And they'll still fuck with you if they tell you a serial killer. So like nothing really, and you'll be surprised by how much people actually are like you. So you think, I'm afraid to tell everybody I'm afraid to tell everybody I'm a sexaholic. You feel me? And you be like,
wow.
I'm a sexaholic.
And everybody's like, me too.
Hey,
yeah.
Yo, you know what's so funny shit? Like, yo, it be mad when niggas be coming up to me, even chicks, and like, yo, I be agreeing with some of the weird shit you be saying. I'm like, deadass? I ain't throwing nigga that pee sitting down.
Wait.
Whoa.
Wait.
You don't pee sitting down sometimes?
Oh, but like, mean like while you shitting, you pee while
I mean
you
like
shit?
if I like every time I wake up in the morning, I sit to piss. I don't stand and pee because that's why I get my thoughts and my mind together. That's like my temple.
Just want to chill on the toilet.
I just want to chill for a second.
I want to thank y'all for listening to the Fric Frac podcast.